Welcome to Hadran's Caravan. I'm Azum. I manage the games in the tavern. What can I do for you? You'll have to excuse me. I make it a policy not to discuss what guests have come to the caravan or what they do here. We value the privacy of our clients, you know. Ah, I understand. I'd like to help, but, you know, perhaps some of the game runners may have seen him. If you were to speak to them, maybe spend some coin, perhaps, they may recall this kitten. It's what I'd... Let's see. Dulan espies many things from his position at the Lizard racetrack, and most people that come to the caravan watch the spikeball races, so Bunal is a good bet. Kaba up at the Troll Ring has a keen eye for newcomers.
The next race is about to begin. Place your bets. Remember, the fine line between winning and losing is the... Now is not the time for questions. Now is the time for betting. Place your bet on one of these fine lizards. Winners get fed, losers feed us. Right into the stew pot. After the race is finished, we can... You question my skill at cooking? This one's stew is known for yards around. But, maybe you have a suggestion. Tang. Ah, yes. Dulan remembers him now. Yellow braids, younger. He was here. He lost many coins. Oh, of this I am sure. But if Hadran heard about this... Well, the boss doesn't mind drinking, and he has a certain patience for owing. But drunks that owe a lot of coin tend to disappear. They are... Who can say? Dulan never sees them again. Now go.
That's not yours!
This one hates to spoil your day, but I have to report.
You look strong, sleek. Yes, come. Join the race. Try your hand at Spikeball, the sport of champions. Why look when you have found your new calling? Spikeball is the most exciting new sport in all of Tamriel. You will be hero to all. Perhaps you do not understand. Bunal is running a business here. He must run a match. Perhaps after the match, Bunal will be more willing to discuss this tongue. Yes, Bunal likes your style. The game is simple. You must run the course and beat the other runners to the finish line. Each of you will carry 3 spike balls. These you can use to throw at your opponents, to stun them and slow... Please return to the starting... Ready! Set! Spike ball! A noble effort, but this one thinks you could... I remember your Tand, yes. He was a fierce run. Spikeball? No, he was... Hadron's men were chasing him. I have never seen such an athlete. This one thinks a spikeball or two would have served him well.
Witness a diabolical duel of death and destruction. Place your bets. Kaba has no interest in talking of troublemakers. All she speaks of are bets and trolls. Winner. This one wants no trouble. What do you want to know? Kaba remembers him. He bet and bet until he lost all his gold, crawled into the bottle. Azum heard of his losses and his drinking and his... Who can say? She has tried to warn troublemakers off in times past before Hadron can get his claws on them. This one does not know, and she does not want to know. Hadron makes troublemakers and debtors disappear. Kaba is not so curious about their fate that she would risk sharing.
I've been looking for you. Hadron would like a moment of your time. I wouldn't talk like that in front of Hadron. In my experience, prophecies like that have a way of fulfilling themselves. You brought this attention on yourself. Show a bit more subtlety. Anyway, smartest thing you've said today. Yes, I'm taking you to Hadron. Mind what you say to him, and keep your guard up. And don't trust him. I certainly don't.
Let me explain how things work around here. For our little operation to work, everybody's got to watch everybody else. The dealers watch the players, the game bosses watch the dealers, and Azum watches the managers. Me? I watch everybody. But today, I'm watching you. Let me tell you about Tand. When he won, he collected. When he lost, he borrowed. When the well ran dry, he whined. He owes me a lot of gold. If I forgave the debts of every whiner, of course he's still alive. Dead men don't pay debts. We made a deal, him and me. He's working it off. Doing a little heavy lifting around the camp. And when he gets used up, I'm going to sell him. Why not? Come on, big shot. I'll take you. Walk this way.
Easy now. Don't kill the only ally you have in this camp. I just want to talk. Hadron's a monster. Over the years, the coin, the skooma, they've made him cruel. Cross him, and usually you end up buried in a hole out... What I propose is simple. A kind of limited partnership. Kill Hadron and walk out of here with that boy, Tand. I've worked this caravan all my life. These people are my family. What started as a side business for Hadron is getting out of hand. Hadron's a slave trader. The Khajiit you're looking for isn't working off a debt. He's being sold on the open market. Grab some of the old uniforms in that tent. Free Tand and the other prisoners, and they can walk out in disguise. Hadron already has buyers set up. He'll be out for blood. He comes after you, and you take it.
stealing. I just... I wasn't... Oh, finally, you cretins listen to reason. It was an accident.
This one promises to bring money next month. No, you can't hurt me. Shifty can't get the money if... What?
My friends are gonna murder you for this. Just you wait. You are? Oh.
Unlock the cage, please. They mean to sell Tand into slavery. Many thanks. We must... Tand thought he was going to be sold. Tand came here. He thought he could win money enough to open a tavern. Make his father and his Sind proud. Before this one knew what was happening, he was dragged... Yes, we must leave. The gate...
is mine. You won't leave here alive.
I do not know how I would have gone on without him. Your kindness will never be forgotten. How did you get him out of there? Truly, then thanks Rendar you came along. Tamriel is free of another Shaveskin Muskas. And Tan is returned to me. Bright moons and long life to you, Walker. We will remember. Come here.
Please, no lecture. This one is sorry.
You deserve one. We were worried about you.
Tand knows.
Life is a story, yes? We must live through it together. You cannot skip to the last page. Win a life in a gambling den.
Tand knows. He just wanted to make you and Muzag proud.
We are proud of you. Your father, your sister, me. You do not need a lot of coin to make us proud.
Tand knows.
We're here for you, you know that. We'll get through this. This is nothing like the time with those Colovians, yeah? The time you almost lost your eye.
That was a bad one. This one loves you, Sind.
I love you too, Tand.